Hello folks, fellow YouTubers and friends. Once again, welcome to Boomtown Laboratories, where we're dedicated to the research and development of the built-to-bit two-stage oscillator. We've changed things up a bit. The original power transfer bar failed. The last video I made, I said I was going to put some more weight into the pendulum and see what it would do. Well, it did exactly what I thought. It wasn't strong enough to hold it. It twisted, went to one side, so we took it out and changed it, made a much stronger one. We put in stronger bearings that I was telling you about earlier. She'll handle just about anything I want to throw at it right now. The pendulum, the entire thing, arms and all, weighs 188 pounds. We added 16 pounds bars of lead to the pendulum to make it just a little over 100 pounds to give it a little bit more swing. Little deal here. What we've done on the other end, now I do not have the lift bars in yet because I've got the bearings, the very special rod end bearings that I've ordered. They should be in, if they didn't come in today, they should be in tomorrow, and I'm going to make new lift rods. They're much stronger. And the lift bar, or work bar, maybe we ought to go over a few things. The pendulum's a pendulum. The pendulum arms are what support the pendulum. The pivot point of the pendulum, then you have the power transfer bar with the pivot point of the power transfer bar over here. And then we're going to have arms that come down to the work bar. We're going to call them lift bars. Okay, the actual rod, the bar that comes across this way down here, we're going to name that the work bar. That way, when I talk about the pendulum in the future, you'll know what I'm talking about. In other words, I've given the different parts different names. If anybody comes up with a better name for something that I've named already, let me know. Okay, the biggest thing we've done so far, the last video I made, we had a two-part line over here with 20 pounds on it. Now, anybody knows anything about block and tackle, if you have 20 pounds on a two-part line, then it actually pulls with 10-pound force. And at the end of the video, I explained where it was doing certain things that made me think that it was too much. 10 pounds on the pull on the spool was too much force. I now have a 10-part line, and I have 79 pounds on it, and it is driving the pendulum, which 79 divided by 10 is 7.9 pounds. So it actually only takes 7.9 pounds of force to keep the pendulum going. Now, the spool is roughly 2 inches in diameter, making it approximately 6 inches around. Now, each time the spool goes completely around, the pendulum swings all the way out and all the way back one time. But that in swinging out, it comes down, and that's where you get your force. Coming back, it comes down, that's where you get your force. So in reality, you get a pull from the pendulum once every 3 inches of force at 7.9 pounds. So 7.9 times 3, that's how much inch-pounds of force it takes to keep the pendulum going. Now again, once we put more weight into the pendulum and get it up to 200, 250 pounds, it should take less. By all the experiments I've done, I've even got a video on YouTube showing that at the exact same size and shape pendulum, the heavier it is, the more heavier material you put in it, the less force or energy it takes to keep it going once it is going. Now, it takes more energy to get it going. Of course, it's heavier. But being heavier in the same size and shape, it takes less energy to keep it going once it's going. So now what I've done, mainly for the purpose of having the time to examine things in detail, and that's why I'm making this video really not for the viewers, but mainly for myself, so that I can actually watch the video in slow motion. I have a video program to where I can watch it in 3/4 speed or half speed. I wish I could go to a quarter or 1/3 speed. It would be better. But anyway, at 1/2 speed, I can examine it and tell where things are going wrong. Now, we've changed the block and tackle from a 2-part line to a 10-part line. So the thing comes down pretty smooth. Now it has a tendency to stop. I was traveling at roughly 9 feet. It has a tendency to stop 2 or maybe even 3 times after traveling 2 or 3 feet. I haven't figured it out why yet. I'm thinking maybe it's the cheap pulleys that I use. They're plastic. They have no bearings in them. I cheaped out. Big dummy me. I should have spent a little extra money and got really good pulleys with bearings. But I'm thinking one of them or 2 of them is hanging up at a certain spot. So that's why I'm making this video. And mainly I'm going to concentrate the video on the block and tackle. And I've put their white nylon pulleys. So I've put little black marks on them with a magic marker so that you can see them rotating. Now the phenomenal thing that a lot of people don't realize is that the pulleys travel at different rates of speed, and it's really neat to watch. So I'm going to get the thing going so that you can see it going, and then I'm going to pull the camera. In fact, I'm going to pull the camera up to the pulleys right now, the block and tackle, so that you can see what's going on. Then I'm going to back off and get it started. Okay, and there's your block and tackle. Now you have 4 bottles weighing 18 pounds apiece. We had 20 pounds before, 10-part line. Wait a minute, with 10 pounds with a 10-part line means 100 pounds, and I said it was too much. So we put 18 pounds in each of 4 bottles, and then the center bottle, and that is our controlled, where we can adjust the weight without messing with the other 4. Okay, that one has 2 pounds, I forgot. Yeah, 2 pounds 8 ounces right now. So y'all go ahead and do the math. 18 times 4 plus 2 pounds 8 ounces. All right. Now you can see how I've got it set up. Now if you look close, you can see the little black marks on the pulleys. When I fire it up and it starts coming down, you'll see those moving. Now I'm going to go ahead and see if we can't fire this bad boy up and get her going. Then I'll come down and readjust the camera. Okay. Too much weight. There we go. Gotta get it just right. You overpower it the slightest little bit, it kicks back. That's my biggest problem that I've had so far, is realizing that if you get the slightest little bit too much, it acts like you don't have enough. There it goes. Alright. And she's getting to a stopping point here real close. It normally stops right in this area, right here. And I'm thinking it's because one or two of the pulleys are jamming up. So I'm going to switch the camera up there until it stops, and we'll see what happens. Watch those pulleys, because that's what I'm looking at. I'm watching it till it stops. All right, still going, still coming down, Still coming down. It hasn't stopped yet. It doesn't look like it's going to yet. It's getting real close. It's been a beautiful day today. Oh man, she's doing real good now. Coming way down. Evidently the pulleys are settling in. I want you to take a look at this apparatus right here. You can see how it's turning. You can see how low the bottles are. I just remembered it's 79 pounds, 8 ounces on a 10-part block and tackle system. Okay? Okay, she's getting ready to stop. So evidently there's a pulley. Ah, damn it, I missed it. I missed it. Ah, damn it. See how she's rocking back and forth? Oops. I missed it. All right, let's do it again. Fire it up, because she'll stop again down there. And I gotta figure out why it is. Did it again. Did it again. I didn't have the camera set. Damn it. Or did I? No, I didn't. Ah, damn it. I'm gonna have to remake this whole video. But I've got to find out if it's one of the pulleys or not. That's the beautiful part about these cameras. Being able to watch a video in slow motion. Tell what the hell's going on. Going. Getting ready to kick back. Oh, whoa. I can almost see it. There it goes. Alright. Still got a few little more fine adjustments to make. But if I stay up with it, and every time just before it stops, I bring it by, the actual run from 8 foot from the bottom of the bottles, when they start off, to the bottom of the bottles at 8 foot, runs it just about 8 minutes. In fact, a little bit over 8 minutes, just a hair. Okay? All right, folks, that's it for this time. I've got to balance her out better. Good night. Everybody have a great night.